Well, I've been enjoying some of Danny's videos online showing his bikes for sale and doing bike checks and things like that. So I thought I might throw my hat in the ring with some of my 80s freestyle bikes. This is my 1985 Pro World Tour. I bought this bike probably 20 years ago, before the boom and all the expensive prices and whatnot. Just to add insult to injury, this complete bike cost me $450 shipped, and you probably could buy maybe an eighth of that bike now for this price. So, anyway, I got it in the heyday, and it is all factory correct, and things have been added along the way to refine things and so forth. So, just going over things. It's a USA made frame and fork, original paint. The bike, the frame, seat post, bars, stem, all that's original paint, all the original parts, and I'll do a little quick parts rundown. It has of course, some of the later model stuff. I've got the GT grips or grip donuts from Pork Chop or whoever had them at the time. Amy Duels, I think they are. All die comp brakes. I don't know if I've got dated cables on this thing or not, but real parts on the bike. All the brake cables, all the brake levers, the brakes themselves. Everything is all original items from the 80s. Pro Performer handlebars, including the pad set. The pad set's an original 80s pad set too. None of the reproduction stuff out of the Orient. GT mallet stems hiding underneath there with the Potts mod bolt, the right bolt. The kind of the creme de la creme is the aluminum Epoch headset, which this bike came with originally. It's GT logoed, still the patent pending, which is, early as far as the Epoch headsets go. Pretty neat. Die comp brakes front and rear. It's got the MX900 on the front, which has got the Potts mod set up on it, and this would have been factory on this bike. Did add the Eddie Fiola signature a couple of years ago, and that was, what set it off. As far as the rest of the parts spec, real GT tires. These are single logo of the Comp 3 style. Metal hub tough wheels, so it's got the correct wheels for that era. They went to the plastic hub wheels in '86 once the boom started happening. This has got GT fork standers on it. Again, patent pending, so it's early stuff, and it's the sought after thing. Small GT logo on there, all the original hardware and so forth on the fork stands. They would have come factory on the bike. This was the highest end bike that they had at the time, and supposedly, what Eddie rode. And he did ride one-piece cranks, so I'll give him that. This has the Turbox cranks on it, SR pedals, the complete GT style chainring with the wing logo there. And it's not very visible. There is a GT logo that's on that power disc as well. The slotted Izumi chain. Can't get it to focus. Tough neck seat clamp, and I'm not sure if that's right or not. This was early on when they did have the GT aluminum seat clamps available. It's got the big logo, Viscount saddle. GT frame standers with the original GT logo. The bike is worn and used. I mean, it's perfect condition as far as I'm concerned. A couple scratches here and there, but overall in really great shape. Metal hub tough wheel again on the back. Rad caps, of course, to set things off, and dice caps on the brake cable ends. It's the MX1000 original caliper. That's pretty much the spec on this bike. As far as accessories go, when I had the Eddie sign the frame, I also had him sign a pair of GT pants that I had. I actually bought these pants specifically for a signature to display with this bike. The other pair of pants are actually from the 1985 World Tour. These were Dave Breed's pants, and at some point during one of the shows at Rockville, he threw them out into the crowd. A friend of mine caught them, and I traded him something or another for it to get those pants. So I wore those pants at all the AFA contests back in the mid 1980s, and probably can still get into them, but just look a little more crazy. Also, I display the GT Vans that came out a couple of years ago, commemorative with the Wings logos and so forth. And I do wear them occasionally. It's not that I don't use stuff. So that's that. This is also called the Jesus bike. Dan Grooms called it the Jesus bike a couple of years ago, and that kind of stuck. It's very pure and white. There's not much on this bike any other color than black or white, so a black and white photo almost does it justice. So there it is, 1985 Pro World Tour. It's the first bike that came out with that name, and I forget, I think they had to stop using the Pro World Tour name because of something or some other tour that went on. So subsequent years, it became the Pro Freestyle Tour. So that's a little bit of trivia. I don't really have much extra information on that, but there you have it. 1985 Pro World Tour, just the way Eddie would have liked it.